Uh, Thank you for the invitation. And IDCA has been one of my uh, favorite organizations with whom I've been involved from way about 25, 30, 35 years ago. And I see Mohanji and Jay Sehgal and Porus and Prakasam, all of these folks. And I'm glad to meet you, Jitin, and Avi, and Mohan again. Mohan has been a pillar. And over the last few years, I have been fascinated by how to reduce the gap between rich schools and poor schools. By rich schools, I mean these are all the private schools in India. So we have, as our partners, about 15 or 20 richest schools in India. They also partner with us. Our purpose is how to divert resources from them, ask them for help too. So we ran into this app that has a potential for revolutionizing this educational inequity. Instead of 2.5 lakhs of rupees per year tuition at any of the Delhi public schools or American school is 25 lakhs rupees a year, we are trying to bring it to 2,500 rupees a year. So we are almost there. So this app is one of the examples. And next slide, please. I'm going to give a quick rundown of this app. Now, the reason you see Chinese on it is I also work with Chinese Americans and do a program for them. About 60 Chinese folks who don't speak English. They have been in America for too long, and they're old generation. And then I also am involved with refugees from Sudan in Iowa, and about 80 of them. So you will see for their presentations, I've turned everything into Arabic. And then we are now working in Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra. So you will see our presentations turned into Tamil translations and then Marathi translations. So this app I'm talking about is revolutionary because you take a look at the top row, it has 9 courses in English. The second row has 11 courses in math. This mirrors the curriculum of global K through 12 curriculum anywhere in the world. But it doesn't replicate the curriculum. It doesn't eliminate school. It doesn't eliminate teachers. It just turns it all around into song and dance and graphics. Children love it. And this is essentially what I call, as Dr. Z called, the accelerator. This program is a fantastic accelerator that if you take this program, you perform well in your own school with your own curriculum because now you are understanding and comprehending the material instead of memorizing. Or instead of a stick and a carrot, you don't need a stick. This explains it to you and the kid has already understood. So we have children in the program in our pilots. We have mothers of children in the program in our pilots. We have teachers. So this is what 4 pilots we did with just the top 2 rows, English and math. Next slide, please. Each course has 60 lesson plans. Every teacher goes to school preparing a lesson plans. So all the teachers were asking us, where are the lesson plans? I say, we don't have any lesson plans. Then how are the children going to learn? Well, do you want to be a part of the pilot? Be a part of the pilot, and then you will discover how children have discovered. Next slide, please. So now, please go back to the earlier slide, Uma. The previous, okay, now, each circle here is 2 weeks of work of a teacher, preparing lesson plans for her classes or his classes. They've all been turned into song and dance. That's what you will see in the pilots. I wish I had prepared and have an online presence for the pilot, but unfortunately, we wanted to explain to you what the pilot is. So there are 60 lessons, all with song and dance. Next slide, please. The learning philosophy here, each of the lesson plan is a small 3-minute to 5-minute to 12-minute module. You don't have to sit in a class for 50 minutes or 65 minutes or 75 minutes or 8 hours of the day. You can do any 3 minutes, anytime, any day, anywhere on any device. That is another fascinating. So moms or dads at home can play with the kids on the lesson plans with their cell phones or with their laptops or with their desktops. Next slide, please. So each of these modules, as I was saying, a child could finish between 5 minutes and 12 minutes. If the child finishes 5 minutes, that's a brilliant kid, can finish 12 lesson plans, and there are 1,200 lesson plans for K through 12. The child could finish in 100 hours. It could be done with English and math of the whole school system from K through 12 when the child is not even in first grade. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. So I wanted to invest my own money and go, and I found Uma Shankar, our managing trustee in India. We are piloting in 4 big institutions in India and seeing whether the pilot works. Boy, it works. It's easy, and the concept. Next slide, please. Okay, this is algebra, 60 lessons. So for the 20 courses, next slide, please. For the 20 courses, there are 1,200 lessons. A first grade child in English 1, if the child spends only 1 hour a week, it'll jump to English 2 within 6 months. 1 hour a week, not 1 hour a day. Please remember, 1 hour a week. If the child spends 2 hours a week, the first grade child would jump to third grade. Child spends 4 hours a week, every other day. It will jump to fifth grade. I couldn't believe it. Boy, it is true. So any people involved in the missions of education, tell us you want to be a part of the pilot. We will work out a deal. And then first we will do an assessment and see what it is that you need. And then what we need for the pilot to be successful. If everything works out, within a year you can scale. You can revolutionize education. Every slum children can go. This is the slogan I use. Every slum children should aspire to go to IITs or IIMs. We have a model for that, and this can work. Okay, next slide, please. This is for the global presentation for going to World Bank or United Nations and convincing them of this. So this learning upgrade is being utilized globally. 3 million people are using it, and we want to bring it to Indian situation in every village. That you're all talking about a village. If there is a village school or a slum school, or if you're interested in supporting them, we will also feature you on our own website. We have 2 foundations, one in India, one in US, and we will showcase what all the partners that who are presenting here, we could showcase them, receive support. So all these are possibilities. Next slide, please. Uma. Okay, this is life-changing education for all. It's anywhere. The fascinating thing is you can do it on your app, on your iPhone. You can do it in Android or Apple. You can do it on laptop. You could do it on desktop and anywhere. And then it also has job skills and self-reliance through adult education. Next slide, please. Here is in a school that we work in Bangalore, one of the richest schools. It's called Vidyashilp Academy. It's a high 5-star school. All the students aspire to go to IIM and IITs and elite colleges, medical schools. I talked to the principal. She's on our board. I said, why don't we ask in your staff meeting, can you ask your people working in the garden, in the kitchen, and cleaning up the school, would they want to learn English and math? She asked this in the staff meeting, so some 300 employees. Everybody raised their hand. Totally 100% raised their hands. But they serve in the school, but they don't teach, they don't speak English with the students. So we organize a learning upgrade program for these employees. One teacher volunteered to help us. And Look at that. They're all working on this app on their cell phones, on their Android cell phones. And I have to share this. This is the most awakening moment for me. The next time I go to school, a lady sweeping the grounds came running to me. And she said, learning upgrade, learning upgrade. I said, what does that mean? Sir, I can speak to you in English. So I said, my gosh, thank you very much. I told her, you made my day. I can not only speak to you in English, I could speak serious English. And she is at level 5. That's what awakened me. And go to the next slide, please. Okay, the key takeaway, what Learning Upgrade does, it teaches you concepts so that you can understand them. Don't memorize. You don't have to answer any test question. You understand the concept. And there are 1,200 concepts like these that cover the entire K through 12 curriculum. So what this company has done, by the way, the founders of this company is from India, from Bangalore. So I told them I'm taking it to Bangalore. They said that they were jumping up and down, and the company staff, they say the best homecoming present for us. I know, because they're in America. They won the American award of $5 million for the best app, educational app in the world. And then here is some guy from India coming and taking me to Bangalore, where my mom was a school teacher. Look at the serendipity, who could have expected? So first understand the concept, and then learn the rules of the game, then nothing but practice, practice, practice. Same thing like learning to drive a car. I was scared to death of driving a car when I came to America about 65 years ago. I said, how can I drive the car? So many cars are coming, going this way. How can I manage the steering wheel, gas pedal, and the brake, and so on? You just learn the rules of the game and practice, practice, practice. First, don't worry all these parts. They will fall in place. After about 2 weeks, it was not easy, but practice, practice makes perfect. Each coaching school in India charges these students 2.5 lakhs of rupees to coach them to go to IIT. We can give it to them in 2,500 rupees, not 2.5 lakhs. This is the model. Go to the next slide, please. Okay, Uma Shankar will take over. He is my India's collaborator. He is as much involved in it as I am. I might be excited. He gets the work done.
Thank you.